Hello friends, welcome to our channel Khatri Steno. So this dictation is taken out from LSD. ये लिखो स्टेनो डिक्टेशन जो है, ठीक है, LSD उनका चैनल है, तो जो उनकी वॉइस है वो बिल्कुल ही क्लियर कट है, तो मस्ट सब्सक्राइब देयर चैनल. सो आई गोना रीड इट. Start. Provided that the victim shall have a right to prefer an appeal against any order passed by the court acquitting the accused or convicting for a lesser offence or imposing inadequate compensation, and such appeal shall lie to the court to which an appeal ordinarily lies against the order of conviction of such court. Stop. A reading of the proviso makes it clear that so far as the victim's right to appeal is concerned, the same can be invoked only under the following circumstances: that is, acquittal of the accused, conviction of the accused for a lesser offence, or in case of imposition of inadequate compensation. Stop. There is no provision under the CRPC for an appeal by the victim against the order of an inadequate sentence. Stop. Against an order of inadequate sentence, the only provision prescribed under Chapter 19 is Section 377, which provides for filing of appeal by the state government for enhancement of a sentence. Stop. The victim has every right to maintain an appeal under the proviso to Section 372 of the CRPC on the ground of inadequate sentence. Stop. Thus, so far as the respondent number 2 is concerned, the appeal against him is misconceived. So far as the respondent number 3 is concerned, he has been convicted for the offences punishable under Section 324 of the IPC and 27 of the Arms Act. Stop. Since he has been acquitted of the charge framed against him under Section 302 of the IPC, though his appeal against the judgment of acquittal would be maintainable, it is to be seen as to whether the trial court has properly appreciated the evidence on record, or it has given an erroneous and perverse finding while acquitting the respondent number 3 for the offence under Section 302 of the IPC. Stop. In this regard, when we closely look at the evidences adduced and the findings recorded by the trial court, we find that it has rightly been held that it was accused who had opened fire when his sons did not respond to his call to kill the deceased and his brother. Stop. The trial court has also given cogent reason to come at the conclusion that both the gunshot injuries found on the person and the deceased person of the deceased were caused by one firearm. Stop. We further find that the trial court has also rightly concluded from appreciation of evidence that PW3 was not a witness to the occurrence, as she herself admitted that when the incident took place she was at her residence. Stop. Similarly, there is reasonable doubt regarding PW for being a witness or to the occurrence because PW3 has stated in her deposition that he came behind her after the incident. Stop. The trial court has also taken into consideration the fact that no blood was found at the place of occurrence, and even the blood marks were not found on the clothes of the persons claiming themselves to be present at the place of occurrence after the incident. Stop. The legal position for interfering with the judgment of acquittal is well settled. Stop. The mere fact that a view other than one taken by the trial court can be legitimately arrived at by the appellate court on reappraisal of evidence cannot constitute a valid and sufficient ground to interfere with an order of acquittal. Stop. The interference can be made only if the appellate court comes to the conclusion that the entire approach of the trial court in dealing with the evidence was patently illegal, or the conclusions arrived at by it were wholly untenable. Stop. Moreover, if two conclusions are possible on the basis of evidence on record, the appellate court would not be justified in disturbing the finding of acquittal recorded by the trial court. Stop. It is patently been held by the Honorable Supreme Court that in case of acquittal there is a double presumption in favor of the accused. Stop. The presumption of innocence is available to him under the principles of criminal jurisprudence, that every person shall be presumed to be innocent only unless he has proven guilty. Stop. Having secured the acquittal, the presumption of innocence of an accused is further strengthened by the trial court. Stop. In the instant case, we find that the trial court has recorded clear, cogent and convincing reason in recording the acquittal of the accused under Section 302 and 379 of the Indian Penal Code insofar as the respondent numbers 3, 4 and 7 are concerned. Stop. In that view of the matter, we see no merit in this appeal. Stop. It is dismissed accordingly. Stop. तो ये जो है हमने 4 मिनट 49-50 सेकंड में पढ़ी है, जो ये थे टोटल मेरे ख्याल से 600 से 650 से 670 वर्ड्स हैं, ठीक है, जो हमने 4 मिनट में रीड कर दिए हैं. ठीक है। तो प्रैक्टिस मेक्स अ मैन परफेक्ट, सो प्रैक्टिस कीजिए, ठीक है। तो अगर आपको इसमें से कोई भी वर्ड न्यू लगता है तो आप मुझे कमेंट करके बता सकते हैं, और कोई भी वर्ड अगर आपको नहीं समझ आया कैसे बना है तो उसके लिए भी आप मुझे कमेंट कर सकते हैं। सो बी प्रैक्टिस, बाय बाय एंड टेक केयर।